Okay, test. There we go. That's better. So, that's a little embarrassing. Let me make sure this is loud enough. There's a 1 second delay, really? It's a whole minute. Am I? Hello? Hello? Oh, when I started talking, it crashed. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, so yeah, there's a whole delay. So, to recap, last time we played this, I was a clockhead that was supposed to be killed, but power of reversal time, me and my entire team were revived back from the dead. It's a turn-based action roleplay game where you have to create combinations of people so that they fight each other. So, in order for that to be done, you have to ensure that people fight each other. So, to recap, you drag the person to the other side and you get them to fight. Very simple, very easy. So, without further ado, we should be getting back to it. But there's a whole bunch of lore behind this story, and I'm all for it. Make sure to not spoil myself with any of the information. Oh, look like Barrel. Looks like Barrel's supposed to use their schedule. That's a nice schedule, I'm not gonna lie. So, with that in mind, this game should be almost done. And we can finally get started with the second chapter, in which to be actually editing the video to be like a story mode, like a Silfern plays, more than a hardcore edit. Almost there, almost there. So, yep. So, I plan to play this until morning and post a let's play of this. I might do some offline grinding, but I don't think people are going to do that. Oh, hi. Hello. Hello, Ms. Liz. Yes, this is supposed to be gaming, but I forgot that the thing takes forever. There's a bit of a delay, so I apologize on that. Delay is terrible.
하루가 저물어가는 동안
I am merely
나는
standing
그저
here
서 있을 뿐이었어.
Okay, so let's see. I'm clicking that. Announcements. Yeah, I have no idea what this is about. But we are supposed to
수감자들별로
go...
대화의 수준 차이를 다르게 적용할지 생각
let's go
중이에요.
for... It's supposed to be drive, right? Yeah. Let's check the settings. Yep. Okay. Hello. Hello, Ms. Liz. I am Silfern, also known as the Traveler. How you doing? I don't know if it finally caught up yet. Oh, it finally caught up. Okay. Alright, so we are going to... yeah, we're just gonna go in. We already did the prologue. Let's do the outcast. Vroom vroom. Enter.
베르,
Berg.
앞에 장애물이 있어.
Blockade ahead.
부릉부릉.
Permission
해도
to
돼?
vroom vroom. The chatter was what finally got my eyes to open. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that there was much else to do on the bus, whose destinations were all unknown to me. My lack of head and memory certainly didn't help either.
그래,
Alright,
계속
let's proceed.
지나가자고.
덜컹덜컹.
Here comes bumpity bump.
비싼 세정제야.
Expensive
베르가
wash
큰맘
fluid.
먹었다고 그랬어.
Birch said that he paid a fortune. Clumps stuck to the window get gently dissolving, letting light through. Most of the people seated on the bus, sinners, fixed their gaze with a varied expression in their eyes. Felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on others' reactions, maybe this kind of violence is to be expected in the city. Hey. Felt rather awkward to try to get another shut-eye again, now that I was wide awake. Just then, a man with conspicuously overgrown stubble drew my attention. But, I mean, glasses. Know where we're going right now. Feature far more conspicuous than this stubble made me slip.
방금 벌레
You almost
양반이라고
called me
부르려고 했지.
Bug Guy, didn't you?
다시 한번
Once again,
말하자면
my name
내 이름은
is Gregor.
그레고르요. 당신이 시계
Same
대가리가
way you
아니라
call
단타라고
Dante. You're
불리듯이
called Dante and not Clock Face. I couldn't find any excuses, so I just gave back a light nod.
어이,
Say,
이사 양반,
bus girl.
우리 지금
Where are
어디로
we
가는
heading?
거야?
다시 한번
Once
말하자면
again,
내 이름은
my name is
카론이야.
Sharon.
당신이 벌레
Same
양반이
way
아니라
you're called Gregor
그레고르라고
and not
불리듯이.
Bug Guy. She got you there, Gregor. She
건전도
really
못
did.
건졌네.
베르가 말했어.
Birch said.
수감자들은
Sinners
사고로
will go
간다.
to the strict 4. What? Oh,
사고라고
the name
말했는데
District 4 fall upon my ears?
그곳은
place is
연두남자의
known to be
출신지로
the home
유명하지. 영웅의 발자취는
Home of the grass
그때부터
maidens. 'Tis
시작되었다네.
the origin of
바야흐로
Hero's journey, and 'twas the
아까부터 시끄럽게
어이.
쫑알쫑알.
rattling on and on and on and on and on and on and
입 다물고
you
조용히 좀
just
가지.
shut up and let us have some peace and quiet.
나는 아까까지
Why
입을
I
다물고
hate
있었네만.
why I had remained silent until mere moments ago.
말 대답하지 말라고.
Bloody don't you bloody argue with me.
이봐요.
Hey,
본인이
you
더
even realize
시끄럽다는 건 알아요?
you're the louder one here?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지
Bless.
않는 건
Pain
아니야.
is pain,
한
whether
번만
it
더
kills
주둥이
you or
올려봐.
not. Now flap that gob of yours again and see what happens.
옳은 말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게
I make a valid
폭력이라니.
point and you jump straight to
수준
violence.
알만하네요.
Real classy of you. Huh. For a moment, I found myself contemplating. Should I step in? This is the part where I exercise my authority as a manager with dignity and grace? A faint memory urges me to do something. Now, guys. It's inadvertently to lose your
모분초도
trenches.
모가지를
Right
분질러야
again, noisy
조용해지지.
crying
도라지 같은
hogs,
새끼들.
tail stagging. Orale.
이유 없는 폭력은 용서받을 수
I shall
없다네.
be forgiven.
그대는
I will bring
내가
about justice.
아, 이럴 줄 알았어.
If
옷에
this
피가
happened,
튀었잖아.
Blood on my
저기,
clothes.
꼭
Look
내
at you
옆에서
guys.
싸워야겠어?
Look, do you guys really have time to fight next? This is just crazy. Haven't even reached our destination and 3 people are dead already. Oh, and because of the infighting too.
이거 잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고 하면
Can't even look away
사고를
for a
치는
minute without things going sideways, can I?
너희 넷
You 4,
이번 달
cleaning
버스
duty for the next
청소다.
month.
어째서
Such
본인은
unfairness.
정의를
You
구현했을
sought the
뿐인
hands
것을.
of justice.
잠깐, 내
Hang
옷 빨래도
on.
포함시켜줘.
Tell him to do my laundry
피는
too.
와인이랑은 다르게 잘 안
Bloodstains don't
빠진단
wash off
말이야.
as wine, easily as wine.
비싼 건데.
It wasn't cheap. this getup. One bats an eye at the lifeless janitors to be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking their unlimited revivals for granted. Problem is, I don't even know how I'm supposed to bring them back.
단테,
Dante,
시계를 돌려주시겠습니까?
I'd like you to turn the clock back. Turn the clock?
그런
So
모양새면
that's what you look
어리둥절한
like when you're
표정이라는
puzzled.
건가?
I'll keep that in mind.
기억해두죠. 파우스트
Miss
씨,
Foss. Virgilius gives Foss a tired nod and gestures to me. She lets out a small sigh, but still came to my seat, probably out of sense of obligation.
처음 만났던 날에도
The same thing you did the
당신이
day
했던
we
일을
first
말하는
met,
거예요,
Dante.
단테.
Though I suppose that was more of an
그때는 본능으로
instinctive
행했던
reaction.
거겠지만. 자,
Now,
다시 해보자.
let's try again.
눈을
Close
감으세요.
your eyes. Though I have no eyes to close, blocking out my sight is something I've done. I had no reason to follow Faust's instruction here.
사실
In fact,
문은 어디에나
the
있어요.
door is everywhere.
그러나 당신에게만
However,
보이죠.
only you could see it.
왜냐하면
But the
당신의
stars in
하늘엔
your
별이 지지
sky
않았으니까.
not fallen. I felt a sliver of light easing into my sight. I let it come to me the same way I'd opened my eyes. And then an expanse of space laid itself out ahead. There, I was alone, with a massive door that stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Waves of suffocating heat and cries of agony escaped through the gap. My mind almost blacks out at the sound of incessant termination and wailing. However, I find myself approaching the door still, grasping at its handles as if it is the most natural thing to do. Despite appearing rather ponderous, the door opens without much resistance. I run my hand along the insides of the door. Thousands upon thousands of cacophonous wailings lie within. Reaching further inside, I grab a few outstretched hands. I can feel the histories of different sins, each bearing a brand of its own, crawling along my hand and up my arm.
고통을 나눌 준비가
Art thou prepared to share the pain? Would that have been a question, or rather, pressure to comply? With all my strength, I yank out the sinners clinging to my hand from the door. Terrible pain spreads through my neck and my head. Torture so unbearable it had taken over death, and it refused to let up. The sensation of bones and muscles twisting and entangling with each other goes on for what feels like for an eternity. Untrained legs buckle under the unbearable pain, and I drop to my knees onto the pool of blood. And there I see it. The vibrating surface of the red, vicious liquid bubbling and splattering as the pain grows even worse. Soon the blood soaking the ground coagulates and fuses into 3 separate masses. Then the pain that seemed to go on forever disappeared. Just like that. As the lumps of blood rose into the air and flew out, the terrible red haze cleared from my vision as once again returned to the rumbling bus.
목이
What was it?
베어졌다가
What's it
붙어버린
like?
신경은
Coming
어떻지?
back from decapitation.
두근거리던가?
Did your heart race? As soon as Heathcliff comes, he rubs his neck, hisses out a few curses, stumps towards Ryoshu. Hold on, I just brought you back and you're going to straight into another fight? Heathcliff whips around to glare at me, eyes blinding with fury.
어차피 살리는
It's
게
your
되게
job
할
to
일
bring us
아닌가?
back anyway, isn't it?
할 거 있으면 그
That's
가짜는
done.
시계 대가리
Piss
째로
off
부수기
before
전에
I
철이
smash
짜져
that
있어.
bloody clock in your you call head.
잠깐만요.
Please wait,
단테
Dante.
씨가 괴로워하시는
Looks
것
like they're in a
같은데
lot of pain.
이쯤에서 저
You really should stop. Heathcliff does not wait for Sinclair to finish his speech. Slams his. Oh my gosh. The bus filled with Sinclair's choking, unintelligible gurgles as he lays down.
시계 대가리.
Clockface,
다음번엔
you'll
널
be
으깰
your
거야.
noggin getting batched.
이만하면 알아들었지?
That clear enough?
정말
Or as much as of a
생긴
scumbag as you
대로라더니
look.
한 번 죽어서는
Dying,
만족을
that's not
못하나?
enough for you. Heathcliff tightened his grip on the bat, while Ishmael readies to swing her mace. How'd I end up managing a bunch of people who say the same recs even after literally coming back from life? As my mind wanders, a sinister chill swept most attention in the bus in total silence.
이거 아무래도 제대로
Seems we're overdue
교정해둬야겠어.
for some proper discipline. The sinners, who would be seconds away from jumping each other's throats, came to an immediate standstill as a pair of red eyes raked over them with a freezing, merciless glare.
첫 번째 규칙.
Rule number 1.
버스
Do
안에서는
not let me hear
무기
weapons
부딪히는
clashing
소리가
inside the bus.
들리지 아니한다. 이 순간
Any of you
이후로
break this
이
rule
규칙이
from this moment on,
너희는 내게
you will be
제발
begging me to kill you
죽여달라고
before I'm done.
애원하게 될 거야. 난 충분히 그럴 수
I'm
있는
sure you're
사람이야.
aware that I am capable
알지?
of far more than just that. Yes? Sinclair's death throes were the only sound that broke the silence. Clits glowered at Virgilius, but didn't dare argue back.
단테, 미안하게
Apologies, Dante.
됐습니다.
I need you to
시계를
rewind
한
the clock
번만
again.
더 돌려주시죠.
Again? I quickly shook my head. There was no way I was putting myself through that again. There's so much that seems downright merciful. The ghost of a smile on Virgilius' face evaporates as his expression hardens.
내가 아직 사과와 부탁을
Let's
하고
open
있을
that
때
door while I'm still
문을 여는
in
게
the
좋을
version of
텐데.
to ask you nicely,
관리자 단테.
Master Manager Dante.
아,
Oh,
단지
if
아픔이
it's the
두려운
pain that
거라면,
you fear,
그래서
if that is why
고개를
you are
젓는
shaking your
거라면
head, I will
기꺼이
gladly help you with that.
도와드리겠습니다. 그 정도의 고통에는 눈
Yeah,
하나
me
깜빡하게
rewinding won't
말이죠.
even make you bat an
그럼
eye
견딜 수
once.
있지
I'm
않겠습니까?
finished. A surefire way to boost your pain tolerance. Don't you think?
내가 잘못 들은 건가?
Did I hear you correctly?
관리자님이
Our
분명
manager
거부
clearly
의사를
declined
내비쳤던 것
your
같은데.
request.
당신
You.
기어드는 박자가
This interruption is
잘못됐군.
ill-timed.
입사할 때
I was informed
나의
when I
상관은
joined the
네가
company
아니라
that the
관리자님이라고
executive
분명히
manager
들었다.
would be my superior, not you.
관리자께서 고개를
I
저었다면
would say that the manager
의미는
has
충분히
made themselves
전달되었다고
perfectly
보는데.
clear by shaking their head.
그래. 보호자관께서
So the aide has
나서시겠단
declined
말인가.
to step in. Is that it?
그렇다면 보호자관께도
Let me make myself perfectly clear
충분한
to you as
의미를
well.
전달해 줘야겠군.
Virgilius's eyes turned to a deeper shade of red, sharpening that bone-cold stare. I don't really know what I meant to do as the manager, or even if I deserve to take this role. But I feel that I should at least stop things from spiraling into an even bigger mess. Bringing back one sinner should hurt less than reviving all 12 at once. Otis, I'll rewind the clock. It's okay. Virgilius caught me frantically gesturing for Otis to stand up down, and the red gleams in his eyes faded.
잘 생각하셨군.
A wise decision.
관리자께서
wish.
그러시겠다면
Executive manager. Otis looked like she had more to say, but quickly backed off and snapped into attention. The red doors greeted me again, bringing within the sickening sensation of my bones and muscles churning and contouring against one another. I decided to stop describing the pain to myself going forward. It's nothing the sort of torture I could ever put a name on, anyways. Thank you.
고맙습니다.
Claire stood up with a painful moan and bowed in appreciation before tottering back to his seat. Was that it? Was that really it? I'm not gonna fight or anything. I guess that was it. Dang it, I could have done this in my off time. Am I actually gonna fight? So what, the first one was just... Oh, and this one's a fight. Okay,
이 오티스
okay.
참전합니다.
So let's see what this is.
저기 질문이
Right
있네.
here. I have a matter to inquire. Dawn Quinkson suddenly raised her hand. Inquire.
첫 번째 규칙은 이해했다네.
Virgil,
그럼 두
really,
번째는
I understand
무엇인가?
the first rule as well. What is then the second rule?
나 참.
Good grief,
아니,
did you
그걸 왜
really
굳이
have to
나서서
go out your
물어보는
way
거야?
to ask? Virgilia stood, shocked and cold stare at Ryoshu, who had just lit a cigarette. She returned the look with an unreadable expression on her face.
두 번째 규칙.
Rule number 2.
버스 바닥에
No littering cigarette
담배꽁초
butts on the
버리지 마.
bus.
자국
Leave
남으니까.
marks. The bus falls silent again.
잠깐.
Hold on.
버스에 정적이 흐르면 안 되지. 엔진
What is
소리는
the
어디
engine
갔나?
roar?
캐론,
Charon,
왜 속도를 안
why
내는
aren't you
거지?
speeding up?
밥이 없어.
No food.
메피가 배고파해.
Mephi is hungry.
잘 됐군. 분위기를 좀
Use something to lift
환기시키지.
up the mood. Could he be suggesting a fuel stop? Virgilia is casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the buzz sum, like some normal person at a pump. Felt strangely out of place.
차가 움직이려면
Vehicle needs
연료가
fuel to
필요하지.
run.
캐론,
Charon, try flashing the
헤드라이트를
headlights a bit,
깜빡거려봐.
like stage
모두
lights.
댄스 타임이야.
It's dancing. It's dance
잠깐.
timey. Wait, wait a
헤드라이트까지
minute.
켜면
It's like an
습격받기
open
딱 좋은
invitation for
상황이잖아요.
Highlandmen to come rob us.
그걸 노린 거군.
Appears to be the intent.
네?
Sorry? I can hear someone pounding against the bus's steel plating outside.
에이,
Leave all your stuff behind and get off. You got 30 seconds. 10, 9. Hey, you skipped 20 seconds. Or, then 20 seconds for you to say your prayers.
왜 이렇게 주변에 모자란 사람들이
Why am
많은
I
건지.
surrounded by dullards left and right?
뭐라고 했냐?
What'd you just say?
비겁하게
How
습격을
coward of
하다니.
them to ambush us.
틀림없는
Us.
악인들이로군.
Barely. They must be villains without a shred of doubt.
자,
Alright,
다들 내려.
alright. Everyone off.
그리고 말이야.
One more thing.
최대한
You
죽지
want
않을
them
만큼만
half
해줘.
dead,
알지?
not dead. Clear? Okay. This is the part. This is the part. Alright. Okay. Connect the skills. Okay. So. And begin.
해보기는 할게요. 안 되면 어쩔 수 없지만요.
Oh, whoa,
지금
whoa,
기회입니다.
whoa. Died. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Unopposed, 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 unopposed.
해보기는
There we
할게요. 안 되면 늘
Oh,
새롭다니까요.
wow.
순조로운 전략 좋은
Oh, wow.
전략입니다. 좋은 전략입니다.
Okay, wave 2, wave 2. Right. Machining skill. Each unit has a passive skill.
무슨 일인가요,
Let's see.
관리자님?
Passives. Deal 10 damage to units that have negative status. Okay, not bad. Okay. So, favored, unopposed, dominating, unopposed, dominating, unopposed. Alright.
행동을
여기다.
개시합니다.
재밌는 순간이에요. 늘 새롭다니까요.
지금
Okay, this is
기회입니다.
going well.
좋은 전략입니다.
Okay, this is going really well. Okay. At less than 50%, gain 1 protection. Okay. Okay. Sloth. Okay. Okay. Okay, what's this one? Target SPs below 10. Okay. Go. And then get this guy. Here is Prideris. I think we want to get. I think we want to do this.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
좋은 전략입니다.
Perfect.
순조로운 전략. 좋은
Oh,
전략입니다.
perfect. That was easy. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this.
관리자님의 99% 명령과 1%의 제
99%
실력이 합쳐진 결과였습니다.
brilliance, leadership, and 1% my competence. Alright. Next one. Next one. Alright. Oh. I don't get to choose.
이게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
Alright. Longer to clutch. Okay. A deep glutural rubble erupts as the side of the bus heaves and splits open. Other human-shaped littered the ground before the bus gaping maw. Some still conscious, others no longer in one piece. The maw then stretched even wider, and, for lack of a better word, started chewing through the bodies. Every bit became fast and voracious. Yoshi took a spectacle, pure satisfaction, as though determined to savor every moment of it. Off to the side, Sinclair looked visibly shaken.
다들 제정신이
Yeah,
아닌
so-
것 같아요.
We're surrounded
그렇지
by
않아요?
insane people. You think so too, don't you? The way he reacted made me wonder of what history the sinners carried. Just to make sure, none of you were forced to join, right? Whatever happened before my head got replaced with a clock is a complete mystery. As far as I can tell, I was basically forced into the company. And maybe you're not so different from me. So I thought. Until... Sinclair bowed his head, as if I had a raw nerve.
그래요.
That's right.
맞아요.
This was my first
이건
choice.
제 선택이죠.
I'll get used to all this.
전부
Multi-
익숙해질 거야.
He was muttered under his breath. He wasn't talking to me at all. Hi, Drake.
입사하지 않았어도
This is
했을
the
일이요.
deed I would have done,
저기!
even if the
또 악의
company
무리가
sucked me up.
달려드네.
So, your host and evil draweth nigh. Alright. Am I fighting another group now? Oh, I start off with less people. Okay. Use guard to skill to gain shield. Okay, so I'm trying to counter. When use evade, if the final power is greater than or equal, completely ignore the enemy. Oh, so if this is higher and they attack, they will dodge it. Okay. And yours. Skills allow the enemy to strike first, then strike opposed. Okay, so I'm looking at the shield. So I want to go this, this, and this.
행동을 개시합니다.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're poorly timed. Okay. I feel like... Yeah, that would be... Okay, favored. that's equal. And it would be. Dang, that's not win either. But it's been favored. Slaughterous? Yeah, Slaughterous would be a problem.
먼저 간다.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Okay, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Okay, great. One favored, yep. And then dominate with that. Then we want to do that. Neutral. And neutral. Okay.
행동을 개시합니다.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Come on. Come on. Yes. Oh. Yes. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yo, one more. Yeah. Ooh, I'm getting the hang of this. I'm getting the hang of this. All right. Okay, you want to do hits inflict. Oh, perfect. And then dominate with that. I want you to do. It's the same thing. But this one matches. Yep, and boom. Alright, let's do this.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
Show him what you got. Show him. That's one. That's one. That's two. Yes. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, watch this. What? Clumsy chop. It would probably be. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be at an advantage with that. I'd be at an advantage with that. Then, yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, that works.
행동을 개시합니다.
쉽네.
Yes. Ooh. I'm about to make a name for myself. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself. Why am I so?
보여?
Why am I so laggy?
마구잡이로 때려 부숴놨지.
All right. Let's go. Okay. I think I have time to do another fight. And then afterwards I'm gonna see if I can fix this up. Okay, I can select now. Okay. Wait, select identity. Okay. Okay, watch this, ready? Yeah, we're gonna put some there.
따라가겠어요.
Put
몸이
you,
찌뿌둥하네.
you,
원하신다면
uh, you did well.
저를요?
And
최선은 다
I trust you.
모두에게 평등하게.
Let's do this.
교정이라면 따르겠습니다.
Alright.
배부르게 밥을 먹은 지가
Seriously, when
언제더라.
was the last time I actually
기계장으로
stuffed
팔자가
myself?
더 낫네.
I swear, this little metal, it eats better than food.
제공되는 식사는
Do you mind
모두
that all
정량이에요.
meals are portioned in appropriate
그
amounts?
정도 먹어서는 기운이 안
It's
난단
nowhere near
말이야.
enough to get me going. I heard Cliff shouting. I think I'm doing this on a full stomach in the distance. But Rhodia seemed to pretend she heard nothing. Speaking of, does this bus run on stuff like blood or protein?
엔케팔린이에요.
It's Enconfounded
로보토미
energy
코퍼레이션에서
source extracted by
추출했던
Lobotomy
에너지죠.
Corporation.
이전 엘사
The
말이군요.
previous L Corp
특이점으로 에너지를 생산하는 회사라고
used the
들었어요.
singularity to produce
엘사가
energy.
몰락한 지금은
So
자네밖에 남지
now that
않았지만
wings fallen, all that's left is rubble.
맞아요.
Correct.
그래서
Which is why
지금은
it's becoming
구하기가 꽤
rarity these
힘들어요.
days.
하지만 메피스토펠레스는
Mephistopheles
신체에서
is
엔케팔린을
capable of
강제로
forcefully
추출할 수
extracting
있죠.
encalypse from the body. The body. I could not help but fixing on that word as I looked back and forth between the chewing maw of the bus. Notice was barking orders at the sinners.
네,
Yes,
엔케팔린은
Enkephalin
뇌와
can
척수신경에서만
only be extracted
추출돼요.
from the brain and spinal nerve.
특히나 생명
It can
활동이
be
있을수록
harvested from live
효율이
subjects
좋죠.
with great efficiency. So that's why Virgilius told the sinners not to kill the assailants. Okay then.
그럼 해당
One might
부위만
ask,
먹여도
then
되는 거
why feed the
아니야?
whole body? The
라기야,
answer is simply that their
피와
blood and
근육도
muscle tissues
연료로
can
쓰일
also
수
be
있어요.
processed into fuel.
엔케팔린이 식용과 투력을
Filling
위해서
is used in
필요하다면
generous
나머지
ignition and thrust.
생체물질은 순항할
Leftover
때
organic
사용되죠.
matter is
엔케팔린이
used to sustain
되도록 천천히
velocity,
소모되게 하기
which
위한
in turn
설계죠.
reduces the bugs enkephalin demands.
하이브리드요.
A hybrid. Ross went on to explain how most of the vehicle's fuel is taken from the branch facilities, and that harvesting enkephalin from human bodies won't be sufficient in the long run. Most of it went straight over my head, though. Well, that's complicated, but I get that you're in for some tough work.
뭘요?
Not at all.
파우스트는
The work is tough
고생하지
for Foss.
않는답니다.
고생은
If anyone's doing the
네가 하고
heavy
있지.
lifting,
이봐,
it'd be us.
관리장 봐.
Hey,
또 온다고.
hold your butt. More incoming. Alright, let's do this. Hey, Drake. Just intensity. Okay. Okay. So, we want to overpower them. So let's see. Wait, nope. I want to... Nope. Nope. How do I... No, I don't want to. How did I view your skills? Okay. How did I view you guys' skills? Oh, wait, oops. Okay. So we want to do... That's extremely favored. This is favored. Both are favored. This is unopposed. And they're unopposed. So...
그
Let's try
누구도 볼
that.
수 없게.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Come on. Yes. One's down. One's down. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Stack. Okay, so we stick with that. Stick with the purples. Stick with the purples. Furious, prideful. Oh, watch this. Perfect.
간다. 끝내.
Bang him. Bang him. Get him.
침묵.
Wave 2. Ooh, I'm getting. Ooh, about to make a name for myself. Okay. Let's see. Dominating. Ooh, perfect. Keep it wrathful. Keep it wrathful. Dominating, yeah. Let's see. That's a good combo. Yeah, that's a good combo. Do it.
행동을 개시합니다.
어떠냐?
Come on. Finish it.
해냈어요.
Finish it up. Finish it up.
교정대로.
That's right, good enough. Ooh, this game's... Ooh, about to make a name of myself in this game. Ooh, gotta love the game.
마땅히 했어야 할 일에 칭찬은 불필요한
It's
과정입니다.
actually good. It's what I should have been done. Compliments are redundant. Wow. They did not. Oh. Ooh. So Claire took some damage. Alright. One more time. One more mission. One more fight. We got.
규정이라면 따르겠습니다.
One more fight. Let's do this.
어이,
Hey, that's
적당히
enough of
끝내라.
that. Guess we'll be
곧
here in a
손님이
moment.
방문할 거야.
Virgilius stands, poking his head out the window. Guest? who?
처음으로 가는
I have
던전이니까
determined that we will need a guide.
길잡이가 필요할 것
This is our
같아서요.
first trip to a dungeon.
저 혹시
Excuse me,
림버스 컴퍼니에서
are you the
오신
people
분들
from
맞나요?
Limbus Company? Someone approaches us with apparent hesitation. You look like a VTuber I know. Future me. Once this video's edited, find me an image of the person that this reminds me of.
맞나 보네요.
You sure you look like? It wasn't just about the delicious meal. I was crunching down on the last bits of bone. Yuri watched it indifferently before introducing yourself.
예전 엘사에서
I'm Yuri.
근무했던
If you're
유리예요.
a former
잘
employee
부탁합니다.
of the previous L Corp, I'm looking forward to working with you. Previous L Corp? You mean
그
Atomy
로보토미
Lobotomy
코퍼레이션이겠군.
Corporation?
네,
Correct.
우리는
We'll
로보토미
move on to
코퍼레이션
explore the phone
구
branch
A사의 옛
facilities of
지부들로
Lobotomy
향합니다.
Corporation. That is the fallen L Corp.
저라면 불러도 절대 안
I
왔을
wouldn't
것
have taken this
같은데.
job if I were you, even if someone specifically requested me.
추락한
I
날개라니.
doubt the end of your employment
끝이
here
좋지
left
않았을
any
텐데요.
pleasant memories. It'd be a fallen wing, after all.
무슨 소리야?
What you're on
날개고
about?
뭐고
Fallen wing or
돈만
not,
함께라면
huge
뭐든
paydays,
유쾌한 기억이
huge
된다고.
payday'll turn back any brutal work into a charming memory.
거기는 아직도
Heard those facilities
괴물로
are still
축출된다는
crawling with
소문이 있던데.
monsters even now.
괴물이 아니라
Not
환상체요.
monsters,
어쨌든 사실이에요.
moralities. Regardless, what you're
하지만
saying
더
is
중요한
true.
것들이 있죠.
But it is also a home to more important things than those entities.
지부 가장
The
깊숙한
deepest
곳에
zones of these
최근에
branch
피어나기 시작한
facilities are plant-like
엘사의
growths
기술의 핵심
have
정수가
only been
존재해요.
recently begun to form. The essence of L Corp's technology.
단테,
Dante,
며칠 전에
if you
내가
ever remember
제안했던
what I
걸
said a few days
기억합니까?
back? I'll for you
성의를
to
새기게
eventually
해줄 거라고
engrave your aspect.
말했는데 정수,
Once this
황금가지를
essence, the golden
모아온다면
bow,
그
is
정도는
retrieved,
어려운 일도
will be
아니게 될
easy as
겁니다.
pie. Hearing those words, aspect, still makes my head ache. What exactly was I trying to do?
억지로 떠올리려고 할 필요는
There's no need to
없습니다.
lose your brain trying to remember what you
그때가 되면
can't. Oh, come
전부
back in
알게 될
due time.
테니까요.
Return to a slow nod to boss, acid advice. Alright, for now, I should focus on what my present self is able to process. And if it's Lobotomy Corporation we're scurrying, might come across some ecophalon too.
아,
Oh, does that
그러면
mean
더
we won't
이상
have to feed more
사람들을
people to our
갈아
vehicle?
넣-
거기다가
It also grabs
운이
an ego
좋으면
for lucky,
에고까지 얻을 테니.
so that's three
일석삼조네요.
rats of one stone. Ego. That's another unknown term that came to me. That term that makes me tilt my head. But in any case, it seemed rather rude to keep talking with each other when we had another guest aboard. And apparently, I wasn't the only one who thought so.
유리 씨는
So,
무슨 일 하며
Miss
지냈나?
Yuri, what have you been up to after L Corp? Or flashed what looked like his best attempt at a kind smile as our new passenger, hoping to strike up conversation. Oh, hello, Anto. Welcome to the channel. There's gonna be a little delay, so I apologize in advance for it not loading in anytime sooner. Apparently, it is about 49. It's about 3 seconds worth, I believe. So, give it a minute to catch up, and I hope you're having a good day. I'm Silfern, also known as the Traveler. Oh man, wait, I am far back. Wait a minute. I hope you're doing well. Just going to let it load for a little bit. There's a bit of a, you know what? I got an idea. I got a perfect idea. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, then we go here. And we're gonna put that in the top right. Or actually, we'll put it like right above here. Perfect. 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 There we go. Gregor flashed what looked like his best attempt at a kind smile to our new passenger, hoping to strike up a conversation. The corner of his eyes twitched, forcing a facial expression he obviously wasn't used to. While I pretended to not notice, it appeared to me that though an honorable fixer, it is said that all fixers infuse the noble scent of heroes. As Yuri gave a slight nod, heard Ishmael raise a deep sigh. Oh wait, I am
어디서
far
그런
back.
소식을 들었는지 모르겠지만 해결사는 그런 영웅들이 아니에요. 초라한 봉급자의 부질없는 냄새라면 몰라도.
Okay, there we go.
금세 다른 밥벌이를
It's
찾는 게
not been
쉽진
easy to
않았을
find
텐데
another job
용케
so
해냈군.
soon. Good that you're holding up.
아직은
For now, I'm
계약직이에요.
just a contract worker.
아하, 굳이
아하.
다시 이곳으로
That
기어들어온
explains why you decided to
이유도
come crawling back here.
그거였겠네요. 예전 직장으로
Did they
돌아가서
promise you a
크게
team lead
한탕이라도
position or
치면
something in exchange for a major
팀장자리라도
fine in what's
주겠대요?
left of your previous workplace?
실적을 세우면
My contract
계약 기간은
might
늘어날지도 모르죠.
get extended if I return with results.
그렇지.
Right.
보통 계약직
Shock
시절은
performance
실적 안에
become a
목숨
life
걸어야
or
할
death
테니까.
matter if you're aiming for a permanent spot.
아, 그거 참
What a
부질없는
pointless life that
목숨이네요.
is.
어이, 아까부터 왜 이렇게 비꼬는 거야?
Sarcasm.
뭐가 그렇게 마음에 안
Something
들어?
grinding your gears.
글쎄요,
I don't know. Every
처음부터
single time I'm
끝까지
hearing right now is getting on
마음에
my
안
nerves.
드는 거 천지라.
Seems unaffected by the appraisal attitude. Yuri quietly took an empty seat. Glancing between the two, Gregor returned to his seat as well, scratching his own head. I don't think I'll ever get used to being around these people.
빨리 배어드는 편이
You want to
편할
fit in
겁니다,
fast and want to
단테.
make your job easier, Dante?
그럼
Charon,
출발하지.
time to go.
손님께서
Our
자리에
guests have taken
앉았다.
her seat.
매피비
Nephew's turn,
빵빵.
tune,
칼은
Tom
못
revived. Charon's roaring to drive. Is that it? Okay, no, there's a fight. Perfect. Okay, watch this. Ready? No, I mean, just worry about you is all. Okay, it favors. Oh, okay, this is more favored. Dominating with this one. Perfect. Dominating. Unopposed. Yeah, perfect. That's a 5. And then 4. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Oh, let's do it.
해보겠습니다.
Come on, beat him up.
제가 보면은 전혀
침묵.
규정대로
Alright, that was easy. Alright. Next round. Alright, ready? Watch this. Ready? Okay. Going up against them. Okay, yeah, this will work. Yeah, that will work. Favored. They favor that. Unopposed to that. Dominating with that.
행동을 개시.
Come on! Come on! Yes! Blood!
규정대로
지금의 기회입니다.
Overwhelmed. Alright, watch this. Ready? Go. Boom, bam. Boom, bam. Boom, bam. Bop. 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 Bop.
이제 간다.
Bam.
침묵.
해냈어요.
Yes! Yes! Ooh, this game. Ooh, this game is awesome.
깔끔한 전투였어요. 적의 모든 급소를 파악했거든요.
Okay. Damage can. Wow, she did a ton of damage. Alright, so I think that's a safe spot to end it. So I apologize to all the people who have messaged in here. I was a bit hoping that it would last a lot longer and that I would fix to do this. And I honestly am going to try to fix that lag. So there's going to be another stream. I hope to God that no one joins it so I can see if that fixes it. All right. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Ms. Liz, for stopping by to watch. Thank you, Adele. And hold on, did you recently just follow? Hang on, did you recently just follow? I could be completely wrong. I could be completely wrong because, oh, yeah, no, I getting myself on that one. Yeah, nope. Sorry. Banned. Okay. Adele, did you follow? Did you just follow recently? Well, if you did, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for... Oh, no, Pinecone. Oh, Pinecone, thank you for stopping by too. Well, I thank Ms. Liz, Adele, and Pinecone for stopping by. And I hope to see y'all next time.